So what if life actually doesn't have to feel so hard, so difficult, but can be more easy? In today's video, we're actually going to explore how doing the same thing from a different energy can shift your body, shift your experience, and even shift what becomes possible. So thank you for joining me. I'm AmyC with You Finding You. I'm an intuitive and transformational coach. And currently, if you check in the dialog box below, you'll see there are links to the Body Wisdom Way. It's a community, and inside right now, starting June 1st, we have the permission slip, which is about giving yourself permission, not needing it to get it from people and other things and validation outside of you, but actually starting to get it from within. So again, do come over, check out the Body Wisdom Way. I'd love to see you there. So I spent my upbringing, my life believing that I had to put in the hard work, that I had to push and make things happen to be successful, to have money flowing in, to make it. Like I had to really push and do things. It had to be hard. But what if it actually could be easy? Like everything could be easy in your life. And it didn't have to be so hard. At a certain point, I actually started to see that our thoughts, our beliefs create our reality. That as I believe that it has to be hard, I actually then am creating a life where it has to be hard. But what if I started to shift those beliefs in myself to, oh, this actually can be easy. It doesn't have to be so hard. Now, there might be steps along the way, but it's not going to be as hard as I'm making it because this story that I've had in myself. Like an example, a few years ago, I wanted to set up a course online. So I was looking at different platforms and I chose one because the advertising made it sound really great. Like it had all the things I needed. And so I was like, okay, let's go with this platform. And I started to then set up the course there, but every single step of the way was like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to set this thing up to that, connecting to that. And it ended up being really, really hard to actually get things done because this was like a newer platform as well. So there wasn't stuff online on YouTube of how to set things up. And it just was like every single step was a trudge forward. And then one day I realized that it actually doesn't have to be this hard. So I took a break. I took a step back and was like, well, okay, what can I do? If this is trudging forward, what else can I do? And when I took that break, I then found a video that came up on YouTube that was like, here, you can set a course up in this platform, and it had every single step that I needed to know how to actually set up all the different parts of the course. And I was like, wait, wow, that's super easy. What had taken me weeks of trying to figure it out on the one platform, I then got done in 2 days. Like that was an amazing shift to see that, okay, it doesn't have to be this hard. So I'm sharing this because I had that belief, and I then was sticking with it because I really thought that, oh, okay, this is the way it is. Like, it's just going to be this difficult. It's going to be this hard. But actually, it doesn't have to be. Like, it does not have to be. And as soon as I shifted that story in me, as soon as I shifted that belief that I had, I then shifted the experience because I then started to shift how I was making choices and decisions. And as well, universe, source, whatever you want to call it, was coming in to be like, see, we're reflecting back the place and the thoughts that you have in yourself. And these thoughts that I now have, as it can be easy, right there, YouTube video came up. So today what I want to do is explore what is the difference when you come from an energy of need to, shoulds, pressure, it's going to be hard, to then coming from a place of joy or play, curiosity, or it's going to be easy. Like, what is the difference, not only in our bodies, how is that going to come out and be different in our bodies, but then how do we actually make choices from these two different places? So let's go ahead and jump into this quick little exploration. Get yourself seated, get comfortable. You can do it standing or laying down as well. And then take a nice deep breath in. And we're going to just come down and start noticing your body, becoming aware of how it feels. Like, where are you touching the surface beneath you? Taking nice deep breaths in and out. And we're coming down out of our everyday thoughts, just becoming present and aware, like just noticing. You can notice this air against your skin. Notice your breath coming in. And you can even notice like the clothes touching your skin. And then letting your body settle just a little bit more. And then we're going to bring to mind something that you need to do. Or it could be something as well that has been difficult, that has been hard. Just bring that to mind. And for myself, I'm thinking of, oh, like I need to do the dishes, something easy. Like it's just like, okay, I need to do this. And then start imagining doing it from a place of, oh, I gotta do this because, like the dishes have stacked up. I don't have any clean dishes, but I need to do this. And oh my gosh, it's never easy. There's never hot water, or there's, never the soap doesn't get things off. It's always just difficult. And continue playing with this. Of course, this idea of just being with the dishes or doing the dishes, it's like how many of us don't really want to wash the dishes, but think about it like, okay, I've got to do that. You can also, again, come up with whatever's going on in your life of the to-do list. Like you're doing it from a place of pressure. You don't want to. You have to do it. It's maybe a task or something that just, it's not easy to do. But notice right now then, how is your posture? How does your body feel? Notice your breathing and your energy. Like for myself, I've gotten a little bit smaller, shallower in breathing, like it's a little bit harder to, my energy feels kind of blah, like a little bit not as bubbly and light, but just kind of a, okay, I gotta do this. And then let's shift the idea to, oh, this is going to be fun. I actually can, like this is really fun to do, and it's always super easy. And yeah, things maybe don't always work out, but oh my gosh, it's fun. It actually is really light. And I share the idea of washing the dishes because I actually had started putting music on and dancing to it while I was washing dishes, and I found it to be so much fun that I actually really enjoy doing dishes now. So think about that. Like if you start to shift this idea of, oh, it can be fun, and it's like, how can I make it fun? And that was when I started putting on the music and dancing to it and washing the plates. It actually really became fun. But notice right now how your body feels in this place. Like for me, I instantly, as I started to go, oh, it can be fun, it can be easy, I noticed my posture started to lengthen up a bit, and I got a little bit more open in my chest. So I actually did open up and feel more excited about doing this. But let's also think about when you're in that place of, I need to do this, oh my gosh, I need to do these things, like my body is now getting smaller again as I'm thinking it. What choices are you going to make from that place? Like just think about, oh, I don't want to, I don't really want to go forward with doing these things. Like this place, my thoughts are already like, oh no, I just want to avoid this and not do it. Oh my gosh, let's put it off. Let's procrastinate and do something that's more fun. Like that is the place I'm making choices from then, because that's the energy I'm in. Whereas, let's take a breath and go into that idea again of like, oh, this can be fun, this can be playful, and like I'm already like, oh, let's dance to this, let's have fun. What choices in that energy are you going to be making? So notice here, like right away, I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, I'm getting curious. How can this be fun? What can I do? And yeah, like in the past, I didn't like doing the dishes, but now I can turn on the music, I can play, I can wiggle around and have fun. So, just noticing the difference between those of when you're in this place of shoulds, have tos, under pressure, you're coming from a certain energy that is going to be making those choices. And versus when you're coming from play, curiosity, it can be easy. And seeing that your choices will be coming from a place of ease and curiosity of like, how can this be fun? How can this be easy? So taking another breath here and going into your day, seeing how, like right now, you don't have to judge yourself or say, oh, I'm coming from this place, it's not good. Just see how and where you are coming from. And then you can start to shift it. And then we're not pushing away negative. We're not saying, nope, this is not what I want. We're actually just becoming aware of where you are, how you're making your choices, what energy are you coming from, and you can then start to shift it. So thank you guys for joining me today. If you are enjoying getting value out of these videos, do hit that like, share, and subscribe. And do share in the comments below if there were any ahas or anything that came through for you today. I would be curious to hear. And again, do come over, check out the Body Wisdom Way. I'd love to see you there. And thank you again. I'll see you in the next video.